Welcome to Dope Bets.
We're going to win so much.
College football is finally back. Week 0 might only give us a handful of games, but that doesn't mean there's no money to be made. We've got some intriguing matchups across the board, from Power 4 showdowns to Group of 5 grinders, and even a few FCS vs FBS openers. In this video, I'm breaking down my moneyline locks for every single Week 0 game, giving you the straight up picks you need to start the season hot. Let's dive right into it. First, we'll be taking the Kansas State moneyline versus Iowa State. Kansas State comes into Week 0 as a 3-point favorite against Iowa State in Dublin, and this one sets the tone for the early season. The Wildcats are ranked inside the top 20, and Chris Kleeman's squad has continuity at key positions, especially in the trenches. Their ability to dominate time of possession and keep mistakes low makes them the safer straight-up pick. In neutral site openers, teams with stronger lines and proven coaching tend to control the flow, and Kansas State fits that exact mold.
Perfect.
Iowa State, while ranked number 22, still has questions on offense. They showed flashes last season, but consistency was lacking, especially against physical fronts. Even if this game is tight through halftime, Kansas State's discipline and red zone efficiency give them the edge. Unless turnovers pile up, the Wildcats are the most trustworthy moneyline side in what's projected to be a defensive battle. Next, we'll be taking the University of Kansas over Fresno State. Kansas is a double-digit favorite against Fresno State for good reason. The Jayhawks are loaded on the offense and should outpace the Bulldogs at home. Fresno State has a reputation for being a scrappy Mountain West program, but stepping into Lawrence against a Big 12 team that can pile up points quickly is a tall order. Kansas brings back firepower and enters 2025 as a sleeper contender in the conference, making this matchup a statement opportunity. Fresno State will need a near-perfect game to pull off an upset. Their defensive backfield was vulnerable last season, and Kansas' offensive tempo will exploit that. Even if the Bulldogs keep it close early, the depth advantage and offensive rhythm of the Jayhawks should separate in the second half. Straight up, Kansas is the clear lock play at home with too many offensive mismatches to ignore. In the third game, we'll be taking the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers versus Sam Houston State. Western Kentucky thrives in early season spots like this, especially at home, and they enter Week 0 around a 10-point favorite over Sam Houston. Western Kentucky has a proven passing game and returns enough offensive firepower to overwhelm a Bearcats defense that struggled against high-tempo opponents last season. This sets up perfectly for Western Kentucky to get out to an early lead and lean on their explosive playmakers. Sam Houston made progress transitioning into FBS, but they are still a step behind when it comes to roster depth. Their offense has struggled to keep up in higher scoring matchups, which plays right into Western Kentucky's strength. Unless Western Kentucky has a meltdown with turnovers, they should control this ball game on both sides. Straight up, they're the reliable plays they continue to build toward another winning season. Next, we'll be taking Stanford over Hawaii. Stanford enters Hawaii as a small favorite and should be trusted on the money line thanks to their edge in coaching, physicality, and depth. The Cardinals are still rebuilding, but their offensive and defensive lines give them an edge against a Hawaii team that has struggled to protect the quarterback and stop the run. Stanford has the ability to control the pace and avoid a shootout, which is exactly what they want in a tricky road environment. Hawaii always brings an element of danger at home. Long travel for the opponent, unpredictable passing attack, and energy from the Aloha Stadium crowd. But Stanford's advantage in fundamentals and overall talent makes them the more trustworthy side straight up. The Cardinals should wear down Hawaii in the second half, turning what could be a competitive first 2 quarters into a safe moneyline win on the road. Last, we'll take the UNLV moneyline against Idaho State. UNLV opens against FCS Idaho State in what should be the most straightforward moneyline lock of the day. The Rebels have a massive talent gap, improved quarterback play, and enough depth to rotate early if they get out in front. Even if UNLV starts slow, their offense should overwhelm Idaho State with explosive plays and superior line play. For Idaho State, just keeping it competitive will be an achievement. They don't have the defensive speed or size to keep up with UNLV for 4 quarters. Unless the Rebels self-destruct with penalties and turnovers, this is about as close to a guaranteed moneyline outcome as you'll find in Week 0. UNLV will want to start strong in front of their home crowd, and this matchup is tailor-made for that. And there you have it, my moneyline locks for every game on the Week 0 slate. College football is a long season, so the key here is building momentum early and stacking smart wins. Remember, nothing's guaranteed, so always bet responsibly and shop the best lines. Drop a comment with your favorite Week 0 pick, hit that like button if you're riding with me, and subscribe for more college football picks all season long. Let's cash together. I'll see you in Week 0.